Welcome! Today we'll be making rosemary goat milk soap. Goat milk soap is known for being gentle and moisturizing for skin and is especially great for those with sensitive skin or other skin issues. This soap has my base soap recipe, plus the light scent of rosemary and ground rosemary to act as an exfoliant. Remember, soap will last longer if you keep it dry between uses. The ingredients we need are olive oil, frozen goat milk, coconut oil, lye, ground rosemary, and rosemary essential oils. First, measure 32 ounces of frozen goat milk. Then, measure half a cup of ground rosemary. Measure 60 ounces of olive oil. And measure 30 ounces of coconut oil. I preheated some of the coconut oil to make it easy to work with. Melt all of the coconut oil and set aside. Now we measure the lye. Lye is very caustic and can irritate your skin, so remember to wear protective eyewear, long sleeves, and plastic gloves. Lye naturally attracts water, so you'll want to make sure the lid on your lye is tight between uses, or it can form into clumps like this. Slowly add the lye to the frozen milk. We add lye to the frozen milk because the reaction the lye has with the milk causes a sharp increase in temperature. If the temperature is too high, it could scald the milk, turning it yellow or brown and giving it an unpleasant odor. Slowly add more lye and stir, making sure to dissolve all the lye. Time to pour it into the oil. Oh, I found one small piece of undissolved lye. Don't let these undissolved pieces into your soap batter. Always break them up and dissolve them first. Time to blend the mixture. But I forgot to do something. I forgot to add the coconut oil. Now where were we? Oh yes, blending. Use an immersion blender to mix your oils and the milk lye solution, making sure not to tip the immersion blender and splatter the soap mixture all over yourself and your kitchen. This is why we are still wearing our protective eyewear. The more you mix, the thicker the soap mixture will be. You'll want to mix it until it is a light pudding consistency. You'll be able to move the spatula around and see traces of where your spatula has been. This stage is called trace. We have reached trace. Now the fun part, adding the rosemary essential oils. From here on out, all you will smell is the light scent of rosemary. Here we add the half cup of ground rosemary. Time to add it to our molds. I use the silicone molds because they are easy to clean and easy to use. But buying these molds can be a lot of money at first. They are around $10 each. In our last video, we tried using a decorative tin to make the soap. After that experience, we learned that it's hard to get it out of the tin once the soap is set, and that the soap removes all the residue in the tin, making your soap a little less than desirable. Also, because of the lye, soap can have a bad reaction with the metals, which could be anything from aluminum to tin to stainless steel and even lead. Yikes. So, I thought today we'd try an experiment using cupcake cups. I sprayed vegetable oil in 2 of the cups, just to see if it made a difference removing them from the paper cups. I filled the cups half full with soap batter. Hopefully it works. Here are the bars right after pouring. Store them for 24 to 48 hours in a cold place away from pets and kids. It's the next day and we can remove the soap. The soap will still be soft and workable, so handle them gently. Here are those cupcake cups. The soap in the cups that were sprayed by oil were just as easy to remove as those that were not sprayed by oil. So I can confidently say that you can just pour the batter straight into the cups. Place them on a rack to dry, making sure the bars of soap don't touch each other. This allows for even drying on all sides and prevents the soap from curling, as would happen if they dried on a flat surface. And there are our Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Our soap. Thank you so much for stopping by.